Are you going for an interview with the care home manager? These are the possible questions that they can ask you, and it has been proven that this answer meet up with UK care home. So let's dive into it. Number one question they will ask you is, tell me about yourself. That is very common. They will say, can you tell me about yourself? That particular part, can you tell me about yourself? You just summarize what you've done so far, where you are now, your experience, where you just put those ones together. The next question they will ask you is, tell me a time you dealt with challenging residents. That one is common. They will answer, when I supported a resident who often agitated and refused personal care. I remember that behavior is part of communication. First, I stayed calm. I spoke stuff softly. I gave them time and space so that they didn't feel threatened. Then I checked if they are in pain, if they are hungry, or they are tired. I slow down. I talk about their favorite memories. And I'm sure with this, they'll feel relaxed. The next question they will definitely ask you is, what will you do if you suspect an abuse? Or they may say, what is safeguarding? So this is a logical question. They may ask you, what would you do if you suspect an abuse? Or they will say, what is safeguarding? So it's almost the same thing, but in a tricky way. Answer is, safeguarding simply means protecting people's health, well-being, and rights. And this is everyone's responsibilities, including me. My first concern is to make sure that the resident is safe, and I will never confront the suspected accuser. However, I would rather report to my line manager or my senior colleague at work. After this case has been reported, I will write down what I saw, not my opinion, but what actually happened. I will keep this confidential and will not speak to anybody regarding it except those that really needs to be aware of. And at the end of the day, I'll follow my company procedure regarding safeguarding. The number 3 questions they will ask you is, what will you do if you make a mistake? Answer, I understand that in care, small mistake can make a big effect. So honesty is the most important thing, especially in care. So number 1 thing I will do is to check on the resident and make sure the resident is safe. And depending on the kind of mistake, if I forget to record time of medication and anything I've done so far, next thing I will do is to report to my manager and explain exactly what had happened. Then I will fill the incident report form. Make sure this doesn't happen again, and I always take my time to double check whatever I'm doing. 4th questions they may ask you is, how do you handle pressure, or how do you work under pressure? They want to know your capability, your ability to handle pressure, which will definitely happen. Answer, I understand that in care, we always get busy. However, I stay calm under pressure. I don't talk. I stay calm under pressure. Then I prioritize health and safety rules. I communicate clearly with my team, and if I'm struggling, I call them and explain the particular place that I need help with. Then we work as a team. I never rush to finish tasks because that is where mistakes may come in. After the shift, I stay calm, I rest, then I look after myself. And remember this tip, at the end of the interview, always ask them a question, because they will say, did you have anything to ask? Don't say no. You say yes. And one of the questions you can ask is, what did you think I can do better if I finally get this job? Another question you can ask as well is that one advice you will give to me if I get this job?